Oh my god, I'm doing it again. What an absolute muppet. I'm going to get this sorted out at some point. I do apologise. Thank you, Mrs. Snow. Oh, I should just give up this stuff. We've not missed anything. It's like there. I've just been stood there looking around, trying to think. What the hell do I do? Yeah. So I'm just lighting candles because I'm not really sure.
We want to dance.
These are all locked. Do I need to get inside houses? Is that what I'm missing? Maybe Housey needs to take us somewhere. Yeah, sounds like Housey's moving. Never up, Potboy. It's our own luxury Winnebago. Other large ass vehicles are available. Oh, that sounded like we've landed. Yes, this chapter is the heart
Wanderer asked the craftsman,
of darkness.
"How do you make such perfect sculptures?" To which he replied, "Oh, there's nothing to it really. I go into the dark woods. I find the sculpture already waiting inside a tree. And then it's just a matter of carving it out."
Okay. Where we go? It looks like we're heading this way. I'm not going to miss any things, am I? Nope, we're going this way. Come along now, Potboy.
When I was a child, I exchanged letters with a monster in the woods. We were best pals, and we shared all our secrets with each other. One day, my sister told me that the monster wasn't real, that she'd written me all those letters to play a joke on me. But the joke's on her, because I knew the truth about the monster in the woods, and we exchange letters to this day.
This chapter is obviously just called The Dark. I thought it was called The Darkest Heart. Yes. Yeah. House is pretty cool. It's very foggy. Why have you stopped? No, that's Housey. We're not getting back in Housey. God, it's very dark, isn't it? Oh.
Hark! Not very far now. Not very far. The flame longs to be free. Caged, it cannot truly burn. How beautiful. How tantalizing. It is simply the way of fire. It is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is. You must release it at the summit.
Okay, so we've got to go to summit. Release the fire.
The soothsayers have spoken.
Yes, thank you, soothsayers. We're going this way then. Oh, we got Ooble Dooble here. The midnight walk, and so it was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk. Why is that 2 of 11? How have I even missed one? Oh no, no, I think that's 2 of 11 of the entire game. We're going to assume so anyway. We are going to assume so. He's very eager, isn't he? But we can light these. I feel obliged. Oh, I can't light them all. Oh. Okay. Oh, we just have to light them all. Oh, we got one more. What about, oh, okay, go on then. Oh, let's take a wander. Look at Potboy, living his best life. Yes, let that be a lesson learned. No more housey. Well, there's no amount of polyfiller and sticky back plastic is going to fix that. Oh dear. Poor Potboy. Oh no. What have we got? I think we've got to go down there and get his lid back. Oh. It's those things. Oh, it's the eyes. Oh, what's that? Oh. A shard of Potboy, touched by the dark itself. Your friend needs it back. Oh, okay.
When the nameless maker lost his creation to the dark, he went back to the great drawing board. In his desperation to regain control, he made an attempt to sculpt the face of the dark itself, something he thought he'd glimpsed in his nightmares. But the face wormed itself out of his mind's eye, and instead his twisted sculptures came alive, grinning and many-legged. Thus, the grinners escaped and seeped into this world as a reminder to the maker that there is always something to smile about, even when things don't go the way you hoped.
Indeed. The thief. The girl loved the fire. She stole all the town's matches, lighting them like many little stars of her own. If only the village had seen the sorrow she was carrying before it was too late. Okay, so let's carry on up here then. Take it up and go round. Or maybe not. Maybe I need to go back this way. Let's go. I can't imagine how long it must have taken them to essentially sculpt all of these things. Hold on a minute, where did we leave Potboy? Oh, there he is. Ooh, is he evil now? Now that he has been touched by the dark? He's already burnt down the bloody house.
Whoa there! You look like you're about to move a mountain. That's what I get for trying to get in the way of a flame and its destination. Let him walk his walk. Ain't nothing gonna stop him now, looks like. Fare thee well now, burnt one. You're going to Moon Mountain, and that walk is for you alone. You have a tough decision ahead of you to make, just like the ones who came before. But they're all long gone. In the end, all there's left to follow is your own heart.
Well, I'm not quite sure where Potboy's gone. I'm guessing he legged it down there. It's going to be interesting making our way along without him, because everything is sort of dark. I can't see. Oh. It's a pirate ship, look. Those lights are so bright. Oh, here's a thingy-bob. 15 of 15. This the end. Okay, well I've not got all of them. I still do need to go back through at some point and collect the rest of them. I've missed about, I think I missed about 3, maybe 4.
When I was a child, I exchanged letters with a monster in the woods. We were best pals, and we shared all our secrets with each other. One day, my sister told me that the monster wasn't real, that she'd written me all those letters to play a joke on me. But the joke's on her, because I knew the truth about the monster in the woods, and we exchange letters to this day.
I love these stars. They're so cool.
Oi! You the caretaker of this little fireball? What were you thinking, letting him run off? Don't you know how precious he is? Oh, yes you are. A real sunbeam. Who took the sun away? We Merkles used to ask until it finally ceased to matter. Night skies like these. Trouble seems so far away, doesn't it? I mean, isn't this just exactly my point? I used to be afraid of the dark. So much so that I became obsessed with these huge electric lamps left behind by the craftsmen of old. Couldn't pry myself away from them. I'd sleep outdoors and under their blinding radiance. One day, I woke up to the noise of quivering planks and nails. And would you believe it was my own house leaving me? It had gotten so restless it grew a pair of legs, took a name and went on a hike. Housey was its name, bless its soul. Houses have no imagination. But I bet it had a grander adventure than I could ever imagine.
Oh dear, the guilt on Potboy's face. Yes.
This little flame is your home, burnt one. Keep him nurtured and safe, and you'll always find yourself in the right place. Through the rain, in the dark, and over Moon Mountain.
Looks like the Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, it's that whole mask thing, isn't it?
Look at those stars burning like so many candle lights.
Nope. Housey the house. Home is where the heart is. But when your home grows a pair of legs and takes a hike, home can be just about anywhere. No. Where's he disappeared off to? I think he came around here somewhere. No? Oh, there he is. Okay.
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for monstrosities, for fools lost in the woods? A terrible void where all your nightmares come true. The dark could be a friend, perhaps a space where we might find each other, all of us equal under its cloak.
Where has Potboy gone? Who's taken him? What's in store for him?
The dark could be an embrace and the release of the old, like taking off a tight shoe, laying bare one's feet, and taking a first step onto a new adventure.
It's obviously telling more of the story.
The dark could be a moment of clarity and calm, a break through icy clouds and the shameful stories we tell ourselves that fetter us to the clay and mud. The dark could be the space and time that we need to recover from the death of a dream and the quiet promise of new beginnings waiting on the other side of grief.
I love that narration. It's so deep and rumbly. Wish my voice was like that. Deep and rumbly. Like an Eeyore, but more interested. Whoa, hold on a minute. No, I thought that went off somewhere then.
In the end, the dark remains a mystery, its secrets locked away behind the stars. But one can rest assured that it is always there, watching, patiently waiting for us to enter it, with fire in our hearts and with eyes wide open.
It's the pupils on those eyes. They look like, I don't know, they look like olives that have been pitted. The Tale of Moon Mountain.
You've arrived. Hark! Your fire is dying, but the last embers will light the final fireplace and send your Potboy home. Can you do what you must? Naturally, you must. It is destined, and you will be loved and forgotten. The soothsayers have spoken the last words. It has been an honor to watch your journey to the work table's edge. Now go and burn.
soothsayers. Oh, that looks freaky. The grinner, smile though your heart is aching. That is literally the thing of nightmares. Can you imagine? Oh, could you imagine just bumping into a creature like that? It doesn't even have to be big. It could be like that big. Could you imagine just having something like that crawl across your desk? And it would be bad enough the fact that they have this face on, and then the face opens up on hinges, and you're presented with that. Whoa. No, thank you. I'll just continue on with my cup of tea. Oh, come on. This would be pretty cool in VR. I'll definitely play this all through again in VR for sure.
The first two-legged beings did prosper under the first sun, but it didn't matter how much they bathed in its light, they craved more. They sought to cage the sun, harness its power, and make it theirs. But the makers in their foresight had put the sun far, far away. So far that no creature could reach it. That's why, in their desperation, the two-legged ones began to collect matches, lighting them like minuscule suns of their own. But there are only so many matches in this world, and one day they'll run out, and they shall once again look to the sun.
Ah, so that's why they have the matches then, to replace the sun that they've put away so far away. Here we go. That's a save point. Oh, there's another Potboy. Have I missed anything down here? No. So these are like big Potboys, look. They're huge. reverse one of these again with the wind.
It's just gone. I had this wretched gut feeling like something was up, like something was on the way, a danger I never could have guessed. I figured that's just how I always feel, and my worries seldom come true. And now here I am, and I have been for some time now, and it just won't come back. I'm thinking, while I had it, I didn't know what to do with it, how to care for it, enjoy it. But if I had it again tonight, I'd probably waste it all over again.
It's all these pop boys that are kicking around. Look, there's loads of them. They're massive. Like a pop giant over there. No, where are you going? Come here. God damn it. Where's the next one? Oh, I think we have to go over there. Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's there. I'll take it back. to head up that way. Are you ready, Potboy? Okay, that's not too far. Doesn't seem to be following, is he? He's just messing around. Why is he not coming up here? He's getting stuck, isn't he? I think I need to make sure that he goes ahead. Come on, Potboy, last run. Oh, Potboy, the little spark, your soul. Oh, your little spark, your soul, and your heart's will. Your friend always. There we go. So that it's a model. Just a Potboy. That's pretty cool. Well, that's an ominous tone going on in the background. Okay. Oh no, little Potboy's got stage fright. Oh, is that supposed to be the sun? I think we're bad. Let's do it. Sorry about the frame rate drop there. I can see it struggling. I'm not sure. I think Potboy's now in the sun, maybe? She did say Potboy would go home. I wonder whether or not Potboy's home is the sun. reignite the sun.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it, and I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times and on the way down your midnight walk.
I really enjoyed that. I am curious though as to what the story would have been like if I hadn't reignited the sun. I wonder whether or not I can jump back to that chapter and just play that last part again. In fact, I think we should do it because like we've been on for an hour. Let's do it. Let's do it. So if I do story chapter select, if I do this one, we can't be that far away from it. Okay, this is not too bad.
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for monstrosities? For fools lost in the woods? A terrible void where all your nightmares come true? The dark could be a friend, perhaps a space where we might find each other.
It was very
all
good.
All of us equal.
The work that's gone into this must be insane. I don't know how big the team was. I know it was. Some people class it as an indie development team. I suppose it sort of is, but they do have the backing of obviously Fast Travel, which are a small house, but small publishing house and development house as well. But I know they had a team of sculptors. I don't know how big that team was. It's worth checking out if you wanted to look a little bit more into how all this was made.
Could be an embrace and the release of the old.
Just have a quick Google.
Like taking off a tight shoe, laying bare one's feet, and taking a first step onto a new adventure. The dark could be a moment of clarity and calm, a break through icy clouds and the shameful stories we tell ourselves that fetter us to the clay and mud.
Must admit, I did expect there to be more. Not as in more because there wasn't enough content, but purely because the play so far has been about 2.5 hours for me for 2 chapters. So I just expected this one to be like 2.5 hours.
The dark could be the space and time that we need to recover from the death of a dream and the quiet promise of new beginnings waiting on the other side of grief.
I do love the music in this. I really hope they do like a special edition vinyl.
In the end, the dark remains a mystery, its secrets locked away behind the stars.
Took around 2.5 years to make.
Assured that it is always there.
Yeah, probably fits in. I think I've known about this for
waiting for us to enter it with fire
probably
in
just
our
over a
hearts
year,
and with eyes
maybe a little bit longer than that.
wide open.
It must have been a year ago when they announced the team that we'd Fast Travel Games. I don't know who did the actual coding. Obviously, Moonhood did the whole sculpturing. These are so cool, the soothsayers.
The last embers will light the final fireplace and send your Potboy.
Yeah, I know they did the all the sculptures,
Can you do what you must?
but I don't know.
You must.
I don't know if they had their own development team that did
You will be loved.
the actual game itself.
Forgotten.
Pretty sure we've got this. So yeah, we can't collect them again. Come on, Potboy. But just even aside from the coolness of the visuals, the story as well. It's actually quite a cool story. It was made up of developers from Zoink, Z-O-I-N-K. Oh, okay. How did we kill that last time? I don't recall that being there. Using more than 700 clay models. Wow. That's a lot of clay models. When you consider how much time it must take just to make one clay model. Like, I know some of them are like this post. But even so, I think it would take me a day just to make a clay model of a square post. They were 3D scanned into the game. That on its own is pretty cool. So obviously they 3D scan them in, but then somebody's got to animate all of these things, which then I think must make it that the sculptures, the modelers, obviously have to bear that in mind, the fact that whatever they make, they have to make it in with it in mind that an animator has got to be able to bend all the joints, they've got to be able to do all of these animations without it messing up the actual model, which is pretty impressive. Are we going to go for it this time, Potboy? We're going to get it right. So they use stop motion to actually do the animations. That's insane. So not only are they making clay models, they're literally doing like the full animation suite on them. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Let's see what happens with this ending then. I love the way he talks. Oh, hello. The compression does not like it when I do this. All of a sudden I get like loads of alerts come up in OBS. So we burnt last time. This time we're going to stop and see what happens. Ah, poor old Potboy. He looks knackered. Oh, we've still got Potboy. Oh, we can still move. Okay. This must be the midnight walk then, this part of it.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it. And I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times and on the way down your midnight walk.
Okay, so it's a similar ending, but obviously without the sun and a whole load of disappointment by the looks of things. I absolutely love that game. I love the fact that it's available in both flat screen and VR, and both versions from the get-go are designed and built with both of those platforms in mind. So I don't really think that, or as I said in the first video, although the VR version does give you that VR immersion, the whole fact that you can look around, and because you're moving your head, you can obviously get that immersion there. But also as well, you've got the hands as well. So as you're moving your hands around, you're moving your hands in the game, which you lose in the flat screen version, which is understandable. But they both play perfectly for those platforms. So if you've not bought into the VR side of things and you want to play this as a flat screen, you're not getting a reduced experience. You are getting the experience that is intended for people playing on a flat screen system. And then if you have bought into the VR side of things, you just get that immersion that you get from a VR game that is built for VR, not a flat screen game that somebody's come along and said, oh, let's try it in VR as well. The VR version works wonderful. I would love to have streamed it. Unfortunately, as I've said a few times, I'm not in a position to really stream VR at the moment. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure whether or not my system would handle it. I think my 3080 would probably struggle a bit to be able to do the VR side of things and record and stream. So yeah, but I will definitely play this. I will play this again in VR. Wonderful game, absolutely wonderful game. We need more games like this. I fully appreciate that a game studio especially a game studio does traditionally flat screen games, it's very difficult for them to financially buy into the VR side of things because the percentages are so different. The percentage of users that play on VR compared to the percentage of users that play on flat screen PC, games consoles, that kind of stuff, it's worlds apart. VR is still in its infancy for adoption. But if you can make a game that runs on both systems and both platforms, it's almost giving it's solidifying the fact that VR is there, that people aren't just ignoring it. And I really wish other game companies would do it. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed it too. If you like to play these games, do check it out. I don't know how much it is now. I do not know how much it is. I've got a feeling it's still sort of like, I don't know whether or not it's still on offer. Let me just check for you. Right, okay, so on Steam at the moment it's currently $33.99. Let's have a look, see what platforms it's available on. So it's available on PS5, PSVR 2, Steam and Steam VR. So unfortunately it's not available, it doesn't look like it's available flat screen, not flat screen, sorry, standalone on Quest. I'd imagine they'd probably have to do a lot of compression on stuff. They'd have to definitely downgrade the graphics. Not a massive amount for Quest 3. I think it'd be a struggle on Quest 2. But I think it would be possibly doable on Quest 3. But then you're then stepping into a build on its own, because you don't have, you obviously can't play it flat screen in, well, I say you can't play it flat screen in Quest 3, but I suppose you could do. I just don't see there be any take upon it. I think if you've got the headset, you're into VR, so you're going to play it in VR. Be interesting to see if it comes to Xbox. I'm going to hazard a guess they signed a contract with PlayStation, with Sony, and as a consequence possibly couldn't release it on Xbox from the get-go. If you've stumbled across this video and not seen the other two, by all means check them out. They're about 2.5 hours a piece, and there's 2 of them before this one. And right now, take this opportunity to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, do all that kind of you know, YouTubey stuff. Stuff that tells YouTube, hey, there's this really handsome dude that plays these bloody amazing games and everybody should check him out. And then they'll find somebody that fits that description. Is that the end of the music? Is that it for the music? I wonder whether or not they made the music and then somebody come along and went, do you realise how many people we're putting in the credits? That music's not long enough. And they're like, well, the music people have gone home. They're not coming back. And they're like, don't worry about it. Nobody ever watches the credits. Everybody should watch the credits. If anybody's proven that, Marvel have proven that. If you don't watch the credits, you ain't got a bloody clue what's going to happen in the next one. And I thank you for playing. See you down the midnight walk. Oh, that should have stopped. Should have stopped in the middle. There you go. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a short one tonight, so what, be an hour and 20 by the time I've cut out the 5 minutes of me gabbing on at the beginning. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to be next streaming. So once we've moved, which should be some point in the next week, hopefully. Then got to sort out internet, got to get stuff set back up, and then I think it'll be more than likely for the foreseeable future that I will probably only be streaming flat screen games, purely because I'm not sure I'm going to have the space to do VR. So we shall see. You never know. It might be I'll find some seated VR games and maybe stream some of those. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you with that one. Take care, everybody, and I will see you whenever. But yeah, just stick around. Stick around. Catch you later.